under the category of Ray Aura, Prophet of God. You guys might remember, I think it might have been yesterday, that Ray was like, when's Nova coming? Yeah, Marvel's got this Moon Knight. Yeah, they got their Avengers. But Ray yesterday was like, when is Nova coming? That's what we need to know. We need to know about Nova.
This was less than 24 hours ago because it was deeper into the show.
Yes, it was less than 24 hours ago. So clearly, Kevin Feige, who watches this show daily, and when Ray speaks, the world stands still, and said, you know what? That Ray Aura guy, he might be onto something. What do we got in production right now? Moon Knight? All right, give me the writer. And lo and behold, the news has come this morning that a Nova project is officially coming.
Hey, get Nova, baby.
So we've had good news here for Rob today. We've had good news for Chris. We got good news for Ray. When's my good news coming? But apparently they are going to be rolling on it now. It says here Marvel Studios is working on a project centered on Richard Rider.
It is? Okay, good.
/ Nova that's written by Moon Knight writer Sabir Pirzada. So, which is, I don't know how excited to get about that because I haven't seen Moon Knight yet. But I'm hearing really, really good things about Moon Knight. But apparently they're going to be working on a Nova project because Ray Aura speaketh and the universe manifests. And here we go. So I got to think about what I want Ray to ask for next. But this is, apparently they're going to follow the traditional story. The last surviving member of the Nova Corps, which we saw, we heard got destroyed in Infinity War. That Thanos went there to get the stone that the Guardians of the Galaxy left behind in their safekeeping. What that means for Glenn Close, I don't know. Whether Glenn Close is still alive in this universe or not.
But there could be a really cool flashback when Thanos comes to Xandar and destroys the Nova Corps.
Great flashback scene of that. Show Thanos attacking with the Black Order and all that kind of stuff. Could do some very things. Comes to Earth and finds a high school student, and it's a little bit of a mix of Green Lantern and Greatest American Hero sort of stuff in that, but a lot of people have been wanting Nova to come around. Rob, what do you think? Number one, what do you think about this, that they're saying they're now in development of a Nova project? Number one, what do you think about that in general? Is that something you're interested in? Is there a place for Nova in the MCU as it is right now? And tell everybody a little bit about Nova, who's not a more popular character.
Nova was introduced in the 70s. Richard Rider was introduced in the 70s. And Nova has had either his own comic or interacted with all kinds of other... I don't know if he was... I think he was an Avenger once.
I think so. He was in New Warriors.
He was in the New Warriors.
Yeah. But was it Richard Rider was in the New Warriors? But there's been different iterations of Nova. But again, a cosmic character. And what I'm most curious about is, if memory serves, he hooked up with Gamora.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, if you're gonna do a Nova show, maybe he's in Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Is he still a high schooler in this scenario?
Yeah. Hey, you know what? That shwing. I don't know how we're going to do that. I mean, no, but I'm just thinking we've never had a great romantic love triangle yet. It was kind of brewing, but I would love to see Star-Lord and Richard Rider go at it, over the love of a good woman.
And Gamora has no ties to this Peter in
That's
this way.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
I like it.
Right?
Yeah, she goes off, and she doesn't. She never knows. Like as far as she knows, she hasn't met this Peter Quill yet.
They've never talked about Footloose.
And maybe, however they're going to do it. I mean, maybe Gamora knows. It depends how they're
knows Nova. Yeah, maybe
knows Nova already, and maybe there's some. Oh, my father destroyed your planet. I'm really sorry. All your friends and everybody you loved. I'm really sorry. Could be fun.
Oops.
But I'm curious because we know that Adam Warlock is coming.
Yes, in Guardians.
And I really like the fact that obviously the Celestials, you've already seen them. The Eternals, they're really building up their cosmic.
Yes.
I mean, if they're going to bring the Starjammers and the Shi'ar Empire and all that, and the Kree and the Skrull.
Yep,
I think there's going to be some cool. I mean, if they do Secret Invasion, will Nova be a part of that? It's going to be really interesting.
Ray, I wanted to ask you because, you called the shot yesterday. But what is it about this character that appeals to you? Why do you want this?
Just for the cosmic scenes we could get. I want to be in space. You know my love for space.
It's closer to the moon.
Closer to the moon. Space is closer to the moon.
Robert hit it right on the head. The Secret Invasion angle, bringing the Skrulls in more into the forefront of the MCU. You need Nova. you need a Nova to battle this villain. I think it's important.
But this isn't the Nova. This wasn't the Nova you were hoping to get, right?
No, I wanted the
Sam?
young
Sam.
punk hanging out with Spider-Man, Sam, hot shot, like ripping on Peter Parker all the time. That one is funny to me because it's like a immature, like Hal Jordan, like in high school. But this I was reading more about Richard Rider, and like, you know what, they can mold him into a likable character too.
We'll go over to you, Chris. What do you think about, first of all, are you surprised that they're bringing in Nova at this point? What do you think about it? Do you think there's room for him in the MCU? How are you feeling about this?
I think Nova makes the most sense logically next, right? We have the Guardians and the Asgardians of the galaxy. We have, we've talked about Nova Corps before. We have Captain Marvel. We have all this intergalactic stuff that's happening, but it feels very far away from home right now, right? And Nova will be able to kind of bridge that gap, much in the way Peter Quill does. And I think it kind of brings us a little closer to Earth, but also shows us that the universe as a whole is one big happy neighborhood that we all need to protect together. That kind of brings the Avengers all coming together, however this new group is going to assemble, right? And policing the universe, if we can say that, I think makes a bit more sense bringing in Nova. I am concerned, and we talked about this a little bit, about everyone's power levels, though.
Yeah.
Because, right, Richard absorbs all of the power of the Nova of all time and is connected to their world mind computer, so he's very knowledgeable. So we keep having all these heavy hitters, and it runs that risk of getting the Peter Petrelli problem. Do we need to neuter some of these heroes then? Do we need to pull their power levels down so that there are actual feasible threats? Because we still don't really know who the big bad is. Maybe it's Kang, maybe it's Wanda, maybe it's, any of the Celestials. A whole bunch of options are available here. But right now, everyone's getting real super powered real fast, and that makes me a little nervous.
I mean,
we were just talking about this beforehand, about that it feels like every week now, there's a new most powerful in the MCU.
Right.
Like Wanda's the most powerful in the MCU. Captain Marvel's the most powerful in the MCU. Ooh, Ms. Marvel, they're saying she's gonna be even more powerful than Captain Marvel. Ooh, we got Adam Warlock coming. He's the most powerful. Yeah. Oh, now here comes Nova. Like, how are they gonna power him up? So that's a good question.
yeah, I mean, as long as they up the threat level. I mean,
Exactly.
Thanos, if you've got, I would love to have, like, call it the Interstellar Avengers, where you could, have they ever done, I don't even know if they've done that.
They've done something like that.
But you could do something where all these characters with the Celestials, with Arishem coming back to judge the Earth, or Galactus out there, or there's a lot of, like, what if the Celestials decide to judge all of us, the Milky Way, or whatever, and you'd need these beings with these powers in order to combat that kind of a threat. It could be really cool where they're going. I don't know where, but it'd be cool.
And Rob, I double checked it. He was part of the Secret Avengers.
Yes. Okay,
So
there we go.
That Avenger group.
All right, guys. Question is for you. What do you think about this? Apparently, Nova is coming, and they've got the writer from Moon Knight on it, which I don't know whether to be excited about that part yet or not, because we haven't seen Moon Knight yet, but we will soon. We will very soon. So whatever you guys are thinking about that, jump on down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, we want to take a moment and thank a sponsor of today's video, HelloFresh. So guys, look, my wife Ann and I were both working professionals, so we know how tricky, difficult, and time-consuming it can be to try to eat properly and prepare your own meals at home. And that's why, like, over a year ago, we started using HelloFresh. With HelloFresh, you get farm-fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. I mean, you skip the trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and probably most importantly, affordable. HelloFresh offers the flexibility you need to easily customize your orders online or right in the app. Easily change your delivery day, food preferences, and plan size, or skip a week whenever you need to. HelloFresh is 72% cheaper than a restaurant meal of the exact same quality, and you can save on average over $65 a month when you order HelloFresh instead of going grocery shopping. So guys, I'm telling you, whether you are single or have a family, you are going to love HelloFresh. So go to HelloFresh.com/Campea16 and use the promo code Campea16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. That's again, HelloFresh.com/Campea16 and use that promo code Campea16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit.